Aloha and welcome to my radio desk here on Molokai, Hawaii. Today we are going to do a AM band scan using the XHDATA D-368 shortwave radio, and I am going to also be using the Grundig AN200 antenna to show you the difference on how it picks it up from that. I tried to do this video. This is the third time I'm trying. The last few times there was some interference that came on. I was actually halfway done with the first video, and the interference came on when I was about halfway through the band, and it blocked the whole thing off. So we're going to go ahead and give it another try. I tried it just before I started the video. It seems to be okay. We'll see how this goes, and I will first. Set this up a little bit. You know, there's not a lot of stations here on in Hawaii, and I live on Molokai, and there are no stations here. So we're getting our stations from Oahu and from Maui and the Big Island, and having listened to the radio for years now here, when I use the antenna here, having it in this position is the one that works. That's the one that I'm going to get the radio stations at. So I will go ahead and I'll put the radio to the antenna, and then I'll take it out so you can hear the difference. Normally when I'm trying to DX and try to find some stations, then I would turn it and see if I can come up with anything. Mostly in the evening, I would do that when the conditions are better. But for right now, and I'm just trying to get general information to show you how the radio performs on AM, I am going to just leave it in this position, knowing that this is where I'm going to pick up the stations. I will also, it does have an adjustment knob on it here. I will be adjusting that to bring the station in better, but a lot of times it doesn't need a lot of adjustment. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start at the bottom of the band here, and I'll work this way. So with AM, that is going to start at 520 kilohertz and then go all the way up to 1620. So here we go. Try it without the antenna first and see if I can come up what I come up with. Turn the volume up a bit. Sounded like there might have been something there, but there's not. I see my red charging light came on, so I'm going to have to end up doing that. Hopefully, I'll make it through. There's something there. The first one. You can hear a little bit of music in the background. And when I take it out of that antenna, you can hear that I don't get it as well. Here we go. I'm going to go forward again. Turning the turning wheel very slowly here. Right now I am up to about 66.0. There's a little bit. You can pick up a little bit of voice there. Still get it pretty good when it's not in the antenna. another one there that you can barely make out. And you definitely lose it when you take it away from the antenna on that one. There, it's definitely talking about football. I heard Dak Prescott from the game yesterday. Definitely comes in much better in the antenna. I am up to about a little over 900 right now. The last third of the dial here is I'm not going to get anything. There's no channels up from there that I usually pick up. Most of the AM stations here in Hawaii are on Oahu, and I'm on the east side of Molokai. To pick those up better would be over on the west side of Molokai, especially over on the northwest side. So it's a little bit rough to get a lot of stations over here on AM. There's one there.
Or give us a call at 808-866-7508. Crystal Clean Maui, a clean you can count on.
There's an ad for Maui.
Owner of the Kind Paint, where we provide quality paints for colorful dreams. Everyone can paint, it's true, but not everyone can get your project done right.
Hey.
At the Kind Paint, we're proudly...
And Maui is right across the Pailolo channel right here. It's about 13 miles away by boat. This station would probably be another 15 miles or so on the other side of Maui, probably in Kahului. That's where the airport is. And you get this one pretty good even by taking it out of the antenna, but you can definitely tune it in much better using the Grundig AN200. I'm going to wait and see if they say what station this might be.
Here's your forecast on the top of Maui, AM 1110 and FM 96.7. Mainly sunny skies today with daytime highs approaching 88. Winds out of the north 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies again tonight. Lows dip down to about 72. Highs level off around 87 tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. I'm staff meteorologist Paul Trombley. Currently 86.
There we go. So that is over on Maui and Kahului, 1100 kilohertz. Barely getting that one. Here we go. As you take it out of the antenna, you definitely don't get it as much. There are a lot of low-power AM stations over on Maui and over on Oahu, and I will pick up some Oahu AM over here. Just they're usually fairly weak, and this antenna does help in picking them up. We're going to be probably getting into the close area here where we won't be getting much anymore. I'm getting close to, I'm about 1,400, getting close to 1,500. Now, there are some times at night where I can pick up some of these other stations a little bit higher. Of course, conditions are a little better. Right now, it's about 10:30 in the morning here in Hawaii. All right, I made it to the end. All right, so that gives you an idea roughly how well this radio does. It definitely responds really well to the Grundig AN200. It performs pretty well with other radios, especially in this price group. My C Crane, I've got videos on that, and you can go check those out also. The C Crane might do a little bit better, but then again, it might be because of conditions for that day. I do have the Prunus J711 radio that I'm also doing videos on at about the same time that I'm doing the videos on the XHDATA D-368. So you can go check those out and see how they compare. The biggest difference, I think, between the two is maybe the quality of the speaker, and they're both pretty evenly matched on that. So go check that one out also. I will have it show up at the end of the video here. I will put that whole series in there. And then coming up are going to be some videos of this XHDATA using the telescopic antenna on shortwave. And then I will also be clipping on my K480 WLA antenna onto it with an alligator clip. And you can see the difference on how it operates and how it does with reception. With that nicer antenna on it. This radio does not have a external antenna jack, so we have to use the alligator clip to make that happen. All right, so that's it here from my radio desk here on Molokai, Hawaii, and catch the next video of the shortwave, and that'll be coming out soon. Aloha.